Here is an anti-face melting makeup tutorial so your makeup can last throughout the summer. Go in with a lightweight hydrating moisturizer and sunscreen. I like a gel moisturizer. This is the Purito Oat-In Calming Gel Cream. You still want to make sure your skin is super moisturized because dry skin will overcompensate by producing more oil. And make sure to let that skincare sit before you go in with your makeup. Now the end goal is still to look dewy, but I'm going to grab a bit of this Smashbox Photo Finish Mattifying Primer and only apply it on my oiliest areas, which is my T-zone. And I'm leaving the rest of my face alone. And for the really stubbornly oily areas, go in with an eyeshadow primer. This is a hack that some makeup artists have taught me. Just a little bit on my nose and tap it in. I like to apply it just on my nose because I can fry an egg on there. Choose a base with a satin finish, not too dewy, not too matte, a good in between. And work in thin layers. Thin layers is important because as the top layers start to fade, you still have the bottom layers to support your makeup. First layer is just to even out my skin tone, and then I go in again to spot foundation areas that need a little bit more coverage. And I'm only using a foundation because this one from Haus Labs feel like a skin tint. Once you're done with your cream product, spritz a light layer of setting spray to seal this cream layer before we go in with powders. And of course, let this dry before we start powdering. If you're not gonna powder, you might as well exit this tutorial because your creams will slip inside all over your face unless you set it. Fluffy brush with some pressed powder. You wanna slowly introduce your creams with powders. So I'm just lightly dusting this all over my face to create a very even layer of powder before we go in with the puff. We all know this by now, but stamp this excess on the back of your hand. Your puff should look like this. And look up when you set so you're not setting your creases. Same principle, powder bronzer and powder blush in a similar shade to set those creams. This might seem like a lot, but everything's in super thin layers so my makeup still does not look cakey. Use a waterproof eyeliner. This is the Valentino Beauty Colorgraph liner. This stuff does not move. Double set your gel liners with black powder eyeshadow. Use a waterproof mascara. This is YSL Lash Clash waterproof. There's setting spray, then there's the setting spray. Not sponsored, but you gotta use the one size Until Dawn setting spray. This made the biggest difference to the longevity of my makeup. And that's it. For proof, it's currently 32 degrees in Morocco right now. This is my makeup at 11:30. And this is my makeup 12 hours later after spending all day in the heat. Not bad.